Yeah.
And right now, Canadian artists are getting a lot of, I guess, recognition, where there's a couple, like, there was so many different types of music that were coming out of the Canadian music scene, so much metal and then so much indie music, and they kind of clashed at one point, where now it's just like, whatever. Like, as long as it's I guess, creative and coming from Canada, and so the world is kind of open for that. And so I guess this is really a great time to come out as an artist.
Definitely. And I mean, people look to Montreal for music, and as they should. I mean, there's tons of friends of mine that are just amazing, doing great things. But yeah, it's great. There's no question that Canada has the best bands.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure.
It's pretty easy to see.
Cool. One thing that I really enjoyed about, I guess, just your music in general was your voice and how unique it was. And
Thanks.
Like I found, like the music itself is just, it's great. Like a lot of it, sometimes it's just simple guitar strokes. And then like earlier tonight, I heard you playing like a blues guitar solo, which I was amazed by. And so you definitely have the chops. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I started out as a guitar player. I mean, when I started guitar when I was 9, and all I wanted to do was just do guitar solos. In my old band too, that was all I did. I was just, we would jam on a song and be like, can we put a solo here? And then at the end, and every song was just a solo.
Was it difficult to back away and be like, okay, I have to be modest with the solos?
Yeah, definitely. But especially for this album, because to write songs, I had to learn how to not be a good guitar player anymore.
Yeah?
In a lot of ways, because I was just playing. Yeah, I mean, I had to learn how to do that, because I didn't know how to do that. I would always just be doing, just typical blues stuff and riffs. Yeah, that's all I really concentrated on. So it was hard to start doing that. Yeah.
But I guess it was definitely, it shows maturity and I guess just you as a musician to be able to do that and encapsulate it all into one album. And so as like you said, like as a guitarist, coming back and trying to identify yourself as a singer-songwriter, was that a difficult process, and how long did that take for you?
It took a few years. It took, as soon as my old band split up, I like I said, I wanted to write a record. I was always like, I'm gonna write one. I'm gonna do one. It took about 3 years for me to actually start recording this one and writing all the tunes. So it took about that much time. Really, it took about 3 years to sort of, like, okay, I got to play simpler chords and write melodies and figure out how to do that. And yeah.
That's cool. And I noticed that the album artwork is done by Steve St. Pierre, a local Ottawa graphic artist who works for 7-6 Designs. How did you get in touch with him and to do the album artwork, which was awesome, by the way?
Yeah, he did a great job. And that picture was actually taken by Jamie Cronick, the drummer.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, he does all my pictures. He's a great photographer. I met Steve a long time ago when I was in my old band. We played a show at Mavericks. I think I was probably 15 at the time. And he was just hanging out. We just had a lot of mutual friends, and Jamie one day showed me all his work, and he was phenomenal. So I asked him if he wanted to help.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but he did a great job.
And speaking of some of the other artists that have collaborated on your album, Daniel Hay, X Fully Down, and now Amos the Transparent, how did you get in touch with him to play Steel Lap?
Yeah, Lap Steel. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's in Amos. I used to go see the Fully Down anyways. I mean, Jamie and I used to both, we'd be sitting in our kitchen in between jams, and we would just be, imitating the riffs, singing.
Which is
singing
half impossible.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, like he joined Amos, and I knew Johnny because his old band, Keep Yourself Good Company. Jamie and I in our old band used to play with them, so that's how we got in touch with him. And they're both, Johnny Chandler is obviously amazing, and so is Daniel.
That's awesome. And so like that community that definitely develops between, I guess, auto musicians and encapsulating, like putting each other on each other's records and that sort of thing. Yeah. Do you think that you might end up on someone else's record in the future, hopefully?
Yeah, that'd be great. If Johnny asked me to be on the next Amos album, I would definitely say yes. Just play one chord,
Exactly.
I'll go and just play a C, and then I'll go home, I'd be happy with that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, when's the next show, and where can we see you at?
My next show is at Green Room with Dan Mangin on April 21st or 20th. It's on my website. Yeah.
Sick. Okay, go check out his MySpace page. Do you have the address?
Yes.
Or just Google it. Laurent Bourque.
There you go. LaurentBourque. Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
It was great.